Making startling black and white films when Steven Soderbergh was still at school has new work arriving in British cinemas this week. Ever since Eraserhead appeared in 1977, David Lynch's work has provoked widespread praise and bewilderment, often from the same people. And his latest film, Inland Empire, promises to be as unconventional as ever. The film's origins lie in a series of experimental scenes shot by Lynch for his own website. Deeply impressed by the potential of digital video, he developed the project to a full-scale feature, opting to shoot the entire 3-hour movie on video rather than film, and gathering a cast including the likes of Laura Dern, Harry Dean Stanton, Jeremy Irons and William H. Macy. Film 2007 met the maestro on his recent visit to London to discuss his complex and intriguing new production, a mysterious and idiosyncratic story set deep in the heart of Hollywood.
Nicky, it's we who are happy and fortunate to have you on board on this film, on this role. I meant everything I said in praising Devon. And forgive me, you love making speeches. I mean this too. You have everything you need to soar back to the top and stay perched there.
In Inland Empire, Laura Dern is an actress making a much anticipated return to the movie screen under the direction of Jeremy Irons.
If we all play our best, if we work hard together, well, this could be the one. This is a star maker if ever I saw one. You'll see. I think we have a chance to pull it off. What do you say?
Let's do it.
I love Hollywood. I think I'm not alone. I love the dream of it.
The Marilyn Levin Starlight Celebrity Show will be back next week from Hollywood, California, where stars make dreams and dreams make stars.
It's pretty magical, and there's big studios, big sound stages, and I love these big sound stages, factories for making cinema.
Comprising a multitude of ideas, Inland Empire could never be described as a straightforward tale from Tinseltown.
I get an idea. Now, you get a lot of ideas. In a day you can get a lot of ideas, but you don't get an idea but rarely that you fall in love with, deeply in love with. And when that day comes, it's a beautiful day. And so you fall in love with this idea, and you fall in love with it also for what you see cinema could do to it.
I think that it is important to know one's neighbors, to say hello to them.
Yes, it's very rare these days, but that's very nice.
Laura Dern is a Lynch regular, and her director is clearly a huge fan.
Laura Dern is one of the all-time great actresses. She could play anything. A great actress makes it real from a deep place, and Laura can do that. And she's like family to me. I've known her since Blue Velvet. And I mean, I've known a lot of people longer, but they're not like so much family. I don't know what it is. We've got a connection.
In fact, Lynch went out on a limb to promote his Muses award season chances.
I went out with a cow and a placard for Laura Dern. And it was, you know, a necessity because I didn't have the money to buy ads in the trades, which are super expensive. The trades are filled with these ads, and you begin to wonder, is that money really, is someone going to see a picture and change their vote? And I don't think so. But they're not necessarily going to change their vote if they see me with a cow either. But it brings awareness, and it brought awareness. But still, Laura didn't get a nomination.
Which house are you living in?
Just down the way, tucked back in the small woods. The brick house.
I think I know the one.
It's difficult to see it from the road.
Of all the directors that work in modern cinema, David Lynch is perhaps the one who most merits the description artist. In fact, watching Inland Empire is rather like experiencing an art installation. And like previous Lynch films, from Eraserhead to Lost Highway, there's a pervading sense that the destination is much less significant than the journey. His latest production may be a meditation on memory, ambition, self-perception, sexuality, or it may just be the result of a curious, highly creative man fooling around with a DV camera. I don't know, and I'm not that bothered that I don't know, because the film is bold and distinctive. Its touches of self-gratification are comfortably outweighed and outnumbered by its flashes of penetrating brilliance, moments which are completely unique to David Lynch, and at times so typical that he may even be sending himself up. He's certainly breaking new ground, experimenting with digital video cameras and using their colour palette very effectively, while showing his familiar mastery of all things audio. The music is sublime and the sound editing is the most memorable I've ever encountered. For all that, I'd happily concede that Inland Empire will not be to everyone's taste. It will probably be to very few people's taste, to be honest, but I'm emphatically one of the happy few, and I'd very willingly sit through it again. Not something I'd say lightly of any 3-hour film, still less one without anything which could reasonably be described as a plot. It really is a work of genius, I think.